Hi, welcome. So today I want to share with you how you can release your emotional eating pattern. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Michelle. I'm a certified holistic nutritionist and emotional eating expert. And I wanted to share with you how you can release your emotional eating pattern because it is simply a pattern and we can definitely get to the root of it and resolve it. So when I was going through my emotional eating journey, I really thought something was wrong with my body. I didn't even know I was emotionally eating. I thought I needed to control my hunger. I needed to control my body. I ate too much. Something was wrong with me because that's the messaging we get in society because we don't really know what's at the root of our emotional eating. And so as I went through this journey and I tried all the diets and I tried exercising and trainers and I even went to therapy, I went through all of these different solutions. I had to put all the pieces together and figure out a better way because all of the things I was trying, they weren't working and they cost me a lot. And so I put together a solution that worked for me because I went back and looked at all the things I did and how they helped me. And so what I discovered was that, the core root of emotional eating are unresolved emotions, unprocessed emotions that really live in our body, that create these patterns that run the show whenever we're triggered. We go towards food to feel better because we don't want to feel that discomfort in our body because we were never shown how to truly feel our emotions, truly process them, or that they were even okay to feel, And so this creates, as little people, we don't know what to do with these emotions because we're not being validated and seen and heard for them. We're being wronged for them or we need to change them. And of course, everyone's doing the best they can. But if we didn't receive that validation of our emotions, we needed to do something in order to feel okay. And, if our parents couldn't hold us and take care of us in that, sometimes we turn to food. We figure out food makes us feel good. So it kind of puts a Band-Aid on that discomfort. And so it becomes the thing we go to kind of numb out. Or we see our parents doing the same thing. So if they couldn't be there for our emotions, most likely they couldn't be there for their emotions and had their own coping patterns, which could most likely be food. And so this creates this core, the core root of emotional eating. And so as we grow up, not knowing that it's all about our emotions or what to do with our emotions, we start trying to find solutions in maybe dieting or exercising or controlling our body or pills or surgery. And we try to find all of these things to fix us because something's wrong with us. But we don't think back to that core root of we didn't get our needs met when we were really young or even how to move through those emotions. And so we now have these other things compounding where we feel awful about our body. It's out of control. It's not the right size. Why are we having these issues in our body? We need to exercise more. We just don't know how to eat well. And so we compound it and we start using these solutions of these diets and exercises that don't connect us back to what our body truly needs because we already think something is wrong with us innately. And so in order to really resolve emotional eating, there are 3 key areas we need to look at. The core root, which are the emotions, and then how we nourish ourselves and our bodies. And so, as we're able to process through those and flip them and really get into the root and resolve them, we will notice our emotional eating will resolve. We'll get a handle on it. And so this is what I noticed for myself. I actually started this with having body acceptance. So I started to learn to accept my body and its rhythms and the amount I needed to eat and how my body looked, how my body functioned, even physically what it looked like. That was probably the biggest piece for me because I thought I had to fit into this box. And then from there, I was nourishing myself and so I could eat the amount I needed to eat. And as I was nourishing my body, I started to see when I was truly hungry versus emotionally hungry. And I could start distinguishing the two. And as I got into the emotional hunger, I found tools that could get me into the root of the emotional hunger. And so, back in the day, I really sat with these emotions and processed them. And over time, I found a modality that is a process that takes you to the root of these emotions somatically, because emotions are stored in the body, to process them out, to resolve them, and to create a new pattern, a new way of being that is truly who you are. So through this journey that I had, I came back to who I was. And I came back to my body, the way my body needed to be nourished, the types of foods it needed, and to process through those emotions, to hold that space, and to meet my deep needs. And so this is an individual process. And through my program, the Emotional Eating Evolution program, what happens is that I'm able to guide you through that process for you and support you in going deeper, because this is not just a surface issue. This goes deeper. And as a society, we kind of dismiss emotions, but they are really at the core of all of this. And we need to go deeper into understanding them. Emotions give us vital information about our needs, especially as children, because we are not cognitive enough, functioning at this cognitive level, to voice our needs. We can only know we have needs through our emotions. And so if our parents weren't able to help us process through our emotions to see what we really needed, then we would have been stuck with a lot of unmet needs. So my program really helps you dive into aligning back to who you are, and you'll really start seeing what you need. And it's a step-by-step process, but it's very individual, and there's lots of support to help you move through the resistance. We need accountability, but even more than that, we need a way to move through the resistance. So in the program, I'm there to guide you through the resistance and to help you move through this pattern. So if this is sounding like something that interests you and resonates with you, and you'd like a new way of moving through your emotional eating, then I'd love to invite you to book in an emotional eating assessment call to see if the program is a great fit for you. And please be sure to like and subscribe, and I look forward to sharing more with you, and I hope you have a great day.